What is up, my buttery biscuits? Within today's video, we have a super messy video. If you guys know who Cole Carrigan is, y'all already know, like, he just brings the drama, he brings the mess. I do have to say, like, for the longest period of time, I just feel like he stirs the pot, and I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes I guess maybe you can classify it as entertainment, but then also at the same time, too, things like this, I'm like, this could be very messy, do you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're messing with the wrong people. Obviously, if you guys have not heard, he basically was alleging that he hooked up with Blueface, and y'all gonna be playing all the TikToks as well as reading the receipts from Blueface, because Blueface commented on this as well too, and I'm like, it trips me out how people have the audacity to like even make up a lie like this, because I'm like, I would be scared that like Blueface is gonna run up on me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people just do this stuff for clout and do it for views. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't know. But y'all, if you guys know who Cole is, you guys know that he has done this so many times. But this one right here, I feel like takes the cake. Like, this is just next level. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're getting a well-known like rapper up into this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's just super messy. Before we get into this video though, like, I just wanted to talk about one single thing, because I was so confused. I saw this over on TikTok, and I want to get your guys' opinion about this. I don't know a damn thing about nails. Like, literally don't know a thing about nails. I've literally only had a manicure one time in my life. I don't know, it grosses me out. I don't know, I get like the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. Like, I can't file my nails. I don't know anything about nails, okay? So I wanted to get your guys' opinion about this, because a lot of people were talking on Twitter as well as TikTok that Jackie Aina did a collaboration, or kind of like a ad for this new, what is it called? Olive and June, I think it is called. It's a collaboration with Beats, which is, you know, the little headphones. They have like this nail set of press-ons, and she did this, and I don't know a thing about nails, okay? So when I first saw this, I was like, this doesn't look cute, but I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look. That's the reason why I'm saying I don't know about nails. You guys let me know. But if you zoom in here on the ad, these are press-ons, and you guys can see that her actual natural nail is sticking out on the side. Like, maybe her nail is too long for these press-ons. Maybe these are like a kid size. I don't really know. But a lot of people were calling her out saying like, you're taking this sponsorship and you're doing it like, this looks really, really bad. So I just wanted to get your guys' 2 cents on this situation before jumping into today's video, because to be quite honest with you guys, like I said, I don't know a thing about nails. I don't know if this is something that like, that's how press-ons normally, you know, look. I've never worn press-ons in my life. I've never even, actually, like, none of my homegirls even wear press-on, so I don't know too much about it at all. So that's why I'm like, is this just naturally how they look? Or also, are you supposed to paint your natural nail the color of the press-on so that way it kind of like blends together? Is that like something that you do as well too? Because I'm sitting over here thinking like, okay, because people in the comments were saying, okay, like these are just way too small for your nail. And then I was thinking like, okay, well, a lot of drag queens wear press-on nails when they like hurry up in and out of drag change looks, you know what I'm saying? And obviously like man hands are bigger than female hands, so I'm like, well, for the most part, I feel like if they could wear press-ons with it like looking right, maybe something's just wrong with this collaboration right here. I don't know. Also, am I tripping to another thing? Do you guys feel like it's just like do you guys feel like it's like the most random thing for a nail brand to do a collaboration with Beats? Like, I feel like that is just so out of left field, but I know a lot of collaborations these days, I feel like a lot of people are kind of like scraping for creativity of like, what do we do next? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is going to be a good collaboration? I just feel like it's so weird for like a headphone company to be doing a collaboration with a nail company. Anyways, nonetheless, please let me know about this. I'm really curious if this is how a press-on's supposed to look. I don't know. Because if I'm just keeping it straight up with you guys, I feel like it looks really bad if I'm keeping it real. Anyways, y'all, I just want to talk about that before jumping into the video, because that literally just came up on my feed right before this, and I was like, what's going on here? Actually, you know, so ironic, it came up on my feed on Twitter in the morning, and then literally on TikTok like 10 minutes ago. So I'm like, okay, let me talk about it before I end today's video. Anyways, make sure you guys click the link down below, head over to my second channel. That's my travel channel with my brother. Go show some love over there. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, and let's go to get into it. So just in case you guys don't know who Cole Carrigan is, I'm gonna go ahead and read his little about section right here on Famous Birthdays. It says he's a professional makeup artist who is known for his elaborate designs, often for high fashion events or specializing in FX makeup. He shares portraits and photos of his designs through Instagram for his over 330,000 followers. I actually first saw him before because I think that he did I want to say it was a YouTube video. I don't know if it was Instagram reel, but I want to say it was a YouTube video with Jeffree Star where basically he made it look like a Louis Vuitton bag was coming out of Jeffree Star's skin. I want to say I thought that he was super talented. He did a really beautiful look, and I thought that it looked really cool, and it was something that I hadn't seen before at the time. But I do want to say this, as I saw more of Cole, I was like, y'all, it's just like one of those things that I said before about James Charles, and I always feel rude saying this, but I'm just keeping it real. He just seems like one of those people that I'm just like, I just don't like you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like ever since the Donna time with James Charles, I was like, there's just something about him I just don't like. I feel the same way about Cole. And I do want to say, I feel like the more he opens his mouth, I don't believe anything that he says. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys ever have somebody like this in your life. I know a couple people, well, coworkers that I used to work with. I'm like, everything that they say just seems like a lie. I don't know if that's like me overthinking or overanalyzing or what, but I just feel like he's that type of person that like, am I gonna trust what you're saying right now? Because I don't know. Anyways, y'all, he came out with this whole story, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I sent it to my homegirl, and I was like, oh my gosh, Blueface hooked up with a guy. Because honestly, at first, I didn't put two and two together. First of all, duh, it's Cole Carrigan, so you have to really kind of like question his validity because you just don't know. But then also on top of it too, I didn't put two and two together that the tattoos didn't match up. Y'all, he had put it out there that he hooked up with Cole Carrigan, and this was getting millions of views on TikTok, and everyone was like, what? Like, this is a trip, right? Come to find out, it is not true. I want to go ahead and play the first couple TikToks for you guys so that way you guys can see some context, and then we're going to get into the Blueface tweets.
Also, speaking of Blueface, all this chit chat got me thinking about that time I posted these pics on Instagram a couple months ago. Check the material. Very much she a baddie, she knows she a 10, she a baddie with her baddie friends. Why did this happen after? I wasn't gonna go there, but babe, I'm bored. But it was Photoshop, I thought.
So as y'all see from right there, I'm like, like if you didn't know him any better, y'all, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I low-key kind of forgot about him. Do you know what I mean? Up until this head came up. So I feel like he's obviously doing this to get his like name talked about, maybe to get like paid from TikTok, because y'all, a lot of people are getting paid good money now from TikTok. So maybe he was like, let me just throw something out there to get paid. I don't know. Now here's the thing as to where I started believing it is because he did post this little short TikTok right here where it said about DMs between him and Blueface, and then this is basically Blueface commenting that pic, and he said, thank you, boy, you already know you're so fine, I don't need to remind you. And he said, oh, you think so, for real? Blueface. And then he said, well, I appreciate that, baby girl, you in LA. And he said, not right now, but soon. And then Blueface had sent a photo. This is where I get really skeptical of things, because I will get to in a minute that Blueface actually came out with his DMs and they don't look the same whatsoever. It's actually quite the opposite. It's of Cole Carrigan kind of like blowing up Blueface's DMs. This is where I get so skeptical of things. I'm like, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe when it comes down to screenshots of DMs. I've always told you guys this before. I feel like it would be extremely hard to edit a screen recording rather than a screenshot. I do see people do a lot of good edits when it comes down to screenshots. So I'm like, in order for me to believe somebody, I need to see video. Like, I want to see the full on-screen recording of the actual DMs, of you clicking and scrolling on it, because I just feel like you would have to do a lot of special effects to fake a whole screen recording. Do you know what I mean? So that's what he had said right there. As you guys can see from this little picture right here, I'm not going to play the video because it is probably a little bit too sexual for YouTube. I don't want to get my channel like dinged or anything like that. So I'm like, let me just show you this picture right here. You guys can see this is basically him kind of like licking on what is supposed to be Blueface's stomach, and that's why I was like, oh my gosh, it's him, like this is real, and it's totally not. I'm gonna go ahead and play one tweet right here, or not tweet, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play one TikTok right here where Cole actually came out and said that he was making the whole thing up, so go ahead and check that out.
Okay, I might have ran with it a little bit. The guy in the video is actually... Some call me a liar, I call it entertainment, because are you entertained? Was your jaw dropped? I think it was. Job accomplished. Not Blueface, but the DMs are real. So if y'all want to still see those, maybe I should post them. And honestly, if it were about any other human being on this planet, I wouldn't even give a fuck and put my 2 cents in. But the fact that it's blue cheese and Stewie, why not have a little fun? He's having a ball on his Instagram and shit, so why can't we?
So see right there, he actually made the whole thing up. I do have to say, I did believe it for a good 5 minutes. I really did. I didn't do my due diligence of like matching up the tattoos and stuff like that. I just saw the DMs. I saw the video, the S video, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, like this looks like it could be legit. Do you know what I mean? But then I'm like, duh, Cole Carrigan just makes up so much stuff. He's basically kind of like a little bit of a troll, I guess you would say. Well, not even a little bit of a troll, a lot of bit of a troll. So anyways, Blueface, this blew up so much on TikTok. Blueface actually came out to address it. And he said right here, get off my D, bro. Females only. You have no messages from me. And he put out these screenshots right here. And y'all, I do have to say, I was a little bit like, okay, Cole has to look really stupid right now, but I think he's the type of person to just really not care. I think he's that type of person that like he wants to be talked about no matter what. If it's good, bad, or ugly, he's like, okay, I'll take it. Because this is a heart face right here. He said, I'm in LA, where you at? And then he responded to his story and he's like, daddy, mine, daddy, come over, come fly to Dallas and let me change your world. And then actually after the whole entire thing went viral, he DM'd Blueface and said this: I actually think it would be funny if we popped out and did some funny shit, like I did some dope Halloween makeup on you or something, and we shit on everybody. So as you guys can see, this was all his little game right here. And it just blows my mind that there are people out there that like do stuff like this. I don't know why, for some reason, I find it so cringy that somebody would just, I don't know, make up this whole story just for attention, just for clout, just for views. And when you know it's a blatant lie, and then when the actual person that you're lying about comes out with receipts as well, it's like, okay, like you look a little bit foolish. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I don't get it. And then also I want to say this is how you know that the DMs were made up with Cole Carrigan, being that supposedly Blueface reached out to him via DM, is because it says right here, accept message request from Cole Carrigan. And it says block, delete, or accept. As you guys know, you have to click accept to be even able to respond to the person. So clearly he's never even responded to Cole Carrigan before. So I'm like, y'all, this is why I say take everything with a grain of salt on the internet. Make sure you guys like wait for the facts. Make sure you guys see the actual proof of things, and don't just see like DMs and be like, oh my God, it's real, it's legit, because so many people make some fake DMs. Anyways, what do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like, oh, who cares, it's just entertainment? Do you guys find Cole Carrigan annoying? Do you guys find him pretentious? Do you guys find him like too much of a troll? I don't really know, y'all. I personally find it a little bit cringy, but I guess at the end of the day, it is entertaining, but then also it's really messy. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, he has some balls, because I legit would be scared, because I'm sorry, but like, you don't know who these people run with. You don't know if they're gonna run up on you and jump you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.